Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. I am just doing some minor adjustments on my desktop, and I will try to finish a portrait picture. Just adjust the microphone a bit lower. I've linked a copy of the reference in the description. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Apologies for any static noises, and I shall begin. Now, I've done a bit of a warm-up by drawing some lines. Haven't done a sketch digitally in a while, so I am really rusty with this, but what I'm hoping to do with this sketch is to get better consistently. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start by doing the head circle. Okay, and do a horizontal line across to indicate the brow line, side of the face, this side of the face as well. That doesn't look even, so that's fine. Go back to this size. Oops. Do the center line from the middle of the face down. Should I do the chin? I think I'm gonna do the chin. Just gonna check in to see if this measurement from the bridge of the head to the bottom of the nose is the same as this measurement here, which appears to be so. This portrait will not be an accurate sketch, I'm afraid. I don't have that time. I'm hoping to finish this within the hour. Okay. So chin's here. What do I want to do now? I want to do the side of the jawline. Go down a bit. Flip the canvas to make it easier. This model has quite a defined jawline, and then I'll rotate this canvas a bit just to get that straight line in. That's good enough. Oops, erase that bit. Flip it round. Just gonna see if I can somehow get comments on the live stream. Apologies if there is someone that made a comment and I have not responded to. Generally speaking, I'm pretty bad at reading comments. Stream settings even? Analytics, no. Okay. Well, never mind then. I'll just continue. Oh yeah, the one thing I need to do, put a mark there so it reminds me that whether I've flipped the canvas or not. Next I want to do the curve line, but before that I'd like to put a indication of the chin and then curve it from the brow line to the bottom of the chin. This side's gonna be a bit difficult because it's on the side. Although I don't think I need it because this straight line will do it. There's gonna be a bit of a change here as we get to the eye socket area. But anyway, and the reason I do that is so then I could do 1/3 of the line here, cut across there. It's not quite right. I should just erase that. Reduce that down to 15 or close to, and then try that again. Oh, reset that canvas back. Off into the distance there. Gotta do a little triangle keystone here. Followed by, let's just make this bit a bit, let's just leave that as it is. Actually, we'll fix that later. I haven't practiced my circles properly, so I reckon I'm gonna do this particular model, try to draw this particular model multiple times. I don't expect getting it right the first time, although those drawings probably won't be done on the stream. Do that curve for the eye line. So, right, it looks a bit off. I think I've made that a bit too slanted. Anyway, what do I usually do next? The nose. So I know the nose is about here. Oh, the tip of my pen is isn't responding well. Okay. Okay, so she has a relatively flat nose. Well, not like the ball of the nose isn't as what's to say, it doesn't protrude out as much. Just leave it like that, quite like that. How that looks. Just gonna put an ear here. I think I've made the jaw too big for this particular model. So what I'll do is I could either erase this or use the transform tool and shift it up. Let's just do that then. Using the transform tool to shift up and see how that looks. About there. Unselect that. Erase some of things here. I'll mirror it, and clean up parts here. Switch it. Switch the brush. Okay, now the side of the face is she had cut so that it sort of curves and then it's like one subtle S line, and as well as this area here is too straight and flat. Whoops. So I'll erase that bit. Not only that, it goes inwards like that. Maybe I should undo all that. Oops, erase this bit. Go here, and then here, right? Flip the canvas. I think the chin is still too long, so I'll try shifting that back up. I'll shift it up. Might want to try rotating it even. Erase this. I'm gonna erase this bit here. Oops. Oops. Erase this bit here, because on the picture it's more of a subtle line. Not subtle. The angle is, I wouldn't say, I don't want to say 45, a little more than a 45-degree angle, somewhere about 60 degrees from the chin to the side of the face. Almost like that, really. Okay, I'm just gonna erase this line here. Go back to that. What I want to do next is probably do the mouth. I'm not particularly fond of doing the mouth area yet, but so we're just gonna do the rhythm line from the middle of the brow, and then from the center of the nose to here, which should give me that muzzle impression. Although I think I might be able to do another one here. Then halfway point from this point to there. Might want to lower this a bit down. And then from midpoint from here to there would give me the bottom of the lip. Whoops. That's too far out. Okay. That's enough. And then there's a bit of a shadow area gap here, but we'll worry about that later. Next thing I want to do is actually put a mark down for the eyes. And we mark down where the eyebrow would be. Okay, from here as well as here. I'd like to erase this bit a little bit. Go to 16, and there's an eyebrow put here, and then there's also an eyebrow up here. What? Okay, finally the eyes. Let me do the side of the head first. I mean the temple area. I forgot to do this bit that I usually do on the after drawing that eye the art. And the reason I do that is mostly for this part of the face, because it makes, at least for me, easier to mark out this part of the face as it turns away from the viewer. I'm looking at this now, and this just feels like it's too far out. But just leave it in there, and I'll worry about that later. Just put some circle spheres here for that eye. I have to zoom in a little bit just because the eye is quite small. Okay, so there's a bit of a triangle here. I'll erase this bit as well. Whoops. Right. Nope. I think that's too far up. It's more straight. Then go down. Zoom out. That doesn't look right. So erase that again. Set that to 15. Make it smaller than that. And do her again, maybe. Start from here. that crease between the eyelid and eyeball. I think this needs to come out a bit. The other eye. Right. Actually, no. What I'll do is make another layer and draw on top of that layer. So this would be just the base. I'll just do the rest of the face and just make change here. Make that a bit more cleaner than what I already have there. The neck. Go like that. That and then no, not rotate. Yeah, now what I'll do is make another layer. Usually, yeah, nah, forget it. Select that, put that in the bottom layer. Okay. Right, round two. Whoops. So a different color. Go like. Oops. Okay, if I lower the, I'm just gonna lower the opacity of that a bit. Lock that as well. Did I erase? Yes. Okay. Wrong button. Push this up so that angle is up here rather than where it was below. And then the lips are generally hard for me to do. Oh no, that's not quite right. Here's an overview. Okay. Problem with that is the philtrum and the lip is too low. What if I just move the lips up? Readjust the lips. Oops. Opened up the help page for Critter by accident. What I'm going to press is number 2. Zoom out a bit and select. I think the chin is still too low, and the problem is I quite like this curve line. So tell you what if I take that, shift it, add to that selection, just push that up. Alright. To rotate it. That's good enough. And just erase this bit. The other problem is that I haven't even drawn this in proper perspective yet. And the jaw isn't correct. The jaw is actually in line with the lip. I mean, the corner of the jaw is actually in line with wherever the lip is at. Erase. B button. And then try to draw the eyes again. I want to do this one first. Her left, our right, or my right. Let's do a small brush. I got the reference up on a separate monitor, so in case you were wondering. And this goes a little up, not quite, and also need to, so I'll change this after I do the eye. If I just do a straight line, so from there to there is where the lashes is, and then there's a bit here to indicate the fold. No. Okay, and then I've mentioned the thing is that's just too big. And by too big I mean it's too high up. I think, yeah, the proportion isn't even correct either. Okay, well, you know, this is the first time I'm drawing this, so I'm not expected to. Well, I'm not trying to get this. Basically, I'm not trying to get this perfect in the first time go. So I'll just do whatever at this point. Go with it, curve around it, and then yep, quite like that. And then the fold of the eye. I haven't done the eyeball yet. Oh yeah, the eye bag. Just the little line. I want to push this line here a bit up, preferably with a smaller brush stroke. Now let's put it back the way it was. Okay, and just do the eyeball. Checking the overview, and then this eyeball. We need to do the eyebrows, and then a block in the hair, and then maybe do another layer and then add another layer, and then do another sketch on top of that to make some minor adjustments. So how should I'm not good with eyebrows either. Also the other thing. where do you start? Hmm. Thing is, okay, the problem is that in the reference picture she's actually tilting tilting her head forward, whereas this I've made her look have her head straight rather than tilting forward. What I would actually, let me see if I can rotate this. I don't think rotating does anything. Huh. Okay, I'd imagine this isn't something you would do, but you should do. The other problem is I've noticed is that this eye is too far, either too far out or it's not in line. It's too far out. Oh, the reference picture shows that it goes off like that. Also, this is too small. Wait, let me get rid of that bit. No. Unselect that. Either it's too small. It's not in the correct position. Does that look too weird? Kinda does. I'll do another layer on top of that. I'll draw another layer on top of that, and then worry about it later. Just give us some hair. How do I give it hers? Or should I do the ear? Let me fix the ear a bit and then do the hair. I think at this point I'm just worrying about detailing. Despite the fact that I'm not gonna paint this in this. Oh, Whoops. Don't plan on painting this in this stream. In fact, I'm just gonna just do the sketch and leave it at that. I have been doing my sketches actually. There's a bit tuft of hair here. Tuft of hair. Probably wouldn't use that dark. I'm just gonna mark out. Oh yeah. Wait, what does? Oh. Let me unlock that. Shift, transform these. Lower it down because I think I might need that space on top. Lock the bottom layer there. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't plan on painting this. What I'm planning on doing is just finish the sketch and then move on to a different portrait sketch for another time. Okay, now her hair is sort of actually has like a bit of a. Well, okay, no, she has. The model has short hair. That's what I'm trying. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I'm just gonna block that out and. Yeah, no, this is something that would look. That actually needs. That's better painting in. Rather than okay. No, that's not right because it's too far out there. It should rest on top of the head, on top of the skull. So down here, then over. Just flip it back. This goes up here, and then yeah, the hair's not correct. The hair's not correct. The hair's not correct. I would like to give her the put in the earrings. Okay. 1, 2 earrings. Nothing too special with the earrings. actually. Let's erase this bit here, and then go on to the earrings. There's a bit of a loop here, and then a rectangular piece that goes just below the chin line at a almost 180-degree angle. Whoops. Like that. I don't see the bottom of that, so means I don't see the bottom of the. I don't see the bottom plane of this cuboid of a earring. So just leave it like that. Go to the other side. If I were here, I think it needs to go a little bit further down though. Okay, so go down here, and then zoom out. A little bit up above that. Oh, no, I forgot to do that. What I'll then do is merge that to sketch 2. I'm gonna do another. Well, at some point I'm gonna come back to this and then draw over it. So this bit, actually this underarm. I mean the other arm. This goes off somewhere. This shouldn't be here. Turn that off. This jawline, this bit I'm not too fond of. Yeah. Actually, how far can I go? And then that. And the problem with that though is the ear. What? I'm on a different color. Okay. The lip is not correct. Can I make it bigger? Does that change? Does that mess it up? Nope. But that's for a different time. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here, and then I'll come back to it at some point in the future. Note to self: save a separate make a separate Pinterest list for references, so that when I do come back to this, I know where to look for. Alright.